Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Pretty big day today as the Winnipeg Jets had two first-round picks in the first round of the 2022 NHL Draft. A lot of drama going on before that, as many thought that Shane Wright would go number 1 overall, but Slafkovsky went number 1 overall to Montreal, so that was a little bit surprising to some people. And then Shane Wright fell all the way to 4. Montreal ended up trading for Kirby Dach. And there was just, I don't know, it was a crazy draft. Lots of excitement, lots of movement going on. But then we get to the Winnipeg Jets at pick number 14. I thought they might go Kamel with this pick, but they ended up going with Rutger McGroarty. And I wasn't expecting to see him come off the board here. However, I don't mind the pick. I do think that maybe there was one or two players that the Jets maybe should have taken in front of him. But obviously their pro scouting sees something that I don't. I admittedly don't follow the draft picks a ton during the year, so when I get to the draft, a lot of it is blind to me. But I do like Rutger McGroarty a lot here. He's a bigger guy at around 6'1". He's a guy that's going to come in. He's going to bring an elite shot, really good playmaker, and just sounds like an offensive weapon all the way around. Some of them were comparing his tools to a lot of like what Kyle Connor can do. Just a shifty, good shot, lots of offense in him. I'm excited for him. McGroarty is a winger. He's about 6'1", 200 pounds, and he played for the U.S. National Development Team, where he played 25 games this past season for 15 goals, 18 assists, and 33 points total. The only complaint that I hear about him is that his skating isn't very good, and that's why he was a little bit later projected in the first round. However, I don't think that's a big concern. If he can work on the skating, if he can get that better, he's going to be a force. From what I saw, there was one source, I believe it was the Hockey News, they said that his ceiling could be a player like Mark Stone. And hey, I mean, if we can take Mark Stone at number 14, that's perfect. I'd love to see it. Hopefully he pans out. And then as the first round went on, Winnipeg didn't pick until 30, so 16 selections later. And one guy that kept following that I kept thinking, oh, this guy's going to be the next pick. Oh, this guy's going to be the next pick, was Brad Lambert. And he fell all the way to 30, and that's who Winnipeg ended up taking. So Lambert, Finnish-born hockey player. He's 6 foot, about 183 pounds, can play center or wing. He's a very dynamic player. So he did play for Liga this past season. However, it is expected that he could be playing for the Seattle Thunderbirds next year. That would be pretty big, as maybe he can get used to, the NHL game instead of the European game. He did play in the World Juniors for Finland. He only played the 2 games because it got cut short, but 2 games, he had a goal, 4 assists for 5 points. Pretty impressive. He is a very good player, and he is one of the most talented players in this draft if he can put it all together. If he can put last season behind him, he's going to be a great player. And I think the Jets have the biggest high-risk, high-reward pick here, because if it does work out, he is going to be a star. And I love the pick. This was such just a slam dunk. I love it. Especially because we reached a little bit for McGroarty. I'm not 1000% sold yet on him. I do think he's going to be pretty good if he can fix his skating, but I am a little worried about that. I would have rather Kamel in that spot, but I do like him a lot. So hopefully he pans out. Hopefully Lambert pans out, and I think this could be a very good couple of picks for Winnipeg down the line here in 3 to 4 years. We might be looking back and going, wow, Winnipeg got a couple of steals here. So now, with the Andrew Kopp trade being done now with the picks, Winnipeg ended up acquiring Brad Lambert, which was the first round pick from the Rangers, a second round pick, which will be used tomorrow in day 2 of the draft, a 6th round pick, and Morgan Barron, and the Rangers ended up acquiring Andrew Kopp as a rental because it looks like he's going to hit the free agent market, and a 5th round pick. Sorry, the Rangers got the 6th round pick, the Jets got the 5th round pick, that's my fault. But now, with the first round over, how do you guys feel about it? Did you like the picks that the Jets made? Do you think they missed out on somebody at 14 or 30? And who would you like to see them take on Friday? Is there anybody left on your board that you think they should be bringing in, adding to the team? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out JetsHub Instagram for all up-to-date draft picks for day 2. I've got day 1 all up there right after the picks were done. So if you guys want to keep up to date with all that, go follow it. Link will be in the description. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everyone.